It is pre-dawn. And what am I doing? Getting ready to go to work. 6:10 in the morning. I'm sitting here at 65th and Lindale Avenue, waiting to start my run. As soon as I pulled out of the garage, my MDT said off course. I was just waiting for control to call and say, "Driver, where are you? What are you doing?" And I was going to say, well, I am going to be getting on 35W, heading to Lindale to 66 to start my run. Well, it shows that you're off course. Yeah, I know. It shows me that I'm off course. And I wouldn't blame them today. Not at all. I don't mean to sound so serious, but whoever thought that 10 years ago everyone's life would change? And I never thought that I would be here, one of the first few lines of defense against anything. That is what a transit operator sometimes is, the first line of defense. We are trained to recognize a lot of things. Suspicious packages, suspicious people, suspicious behavior. A lot. So, I don't know. Maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm just being a little too sentimental, or saying we go through a lot. Every now and then, cut us a break, alright? We are under a lot of stress, a lot of times. Not just traffic-wise, not just collecting the fare-wise, but we have a lot of other things that we also are doing at the same time as driving a 40-foot bus and transporting passengers as safely and as quickly to their destination as possible. So yeah, whether you're passing a bus or getting on the bus, keep that in mind. We're always doing our job. Well, I put a call in to transit control and let them know about my bus and everything, and they pretty much said, alright, well, thank you for the information. You're logged in correctly and everything. It just shows that you don't have your adherence time, which is true. I don't have my adherence time, and they said if you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. And I was like, alright, yeah, that works. It's cool with me. They know where I'm at. They just know that calibration and odometer is just kind of on it. So I wrote it up, but I'm still going to probably keep the bus. So I just roll with it for the rest of the day. So yeah, I already have two trips down, and I think like 4 or 5 more trips to go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 7.5 more trips to go. I should more think realistic. So 7.5 trips more to go, and then that's it. I'm done. And then I can just figure out what else I want to do for the rest of the day. Who knows what'll happen. Only a handful of trips left to go. In fact, I gotta remember to switch this over. Northbound. There we go. But yeah. So far it's been a really quiet day, kind of. I mean, my long line, I got pretty full up, but people emptied out at about, quite a few people emptied out here, and quite a few people emptied out at 38th, but then a lot of people emptied out at 66th, so didn't have too many people doing the whole route. But anyway, so that's just how it goes sometimes. Now I get to head up Grand Avenue and head back downtown. Then I do a long line E again, back downtown, and as I start another E, I get to my garage and I get relieved. So 235 will be around the corner, and it'll be here before I know it. So anyway, just another day on the 18 line, I guess. But as some of you who I sent a text message out to, and if you follow me on Twitter, I pretty much posed the question, what were you doing 10 years ago? Me, I was in a classroom in high school, going from classroom to classroom, watching the events unfold and what happened 10 years ago. On TV, the day pretty much was a wash. After, I think it was like, we went through, I think, 2 periods at best, and then they just kind of said, like, we were to be going to our classes, but nothing was, the only thing that was learned that day was what happened. We had a big history lesson that day. We became part of history. But I do remember that sitting in Mr. Campbell, getting ready to sit in Mr. Campbell's German class, and I remember, I think it was like my friend Josh, or my classmate Josh, he said, "Did you see what's happened?" And I'm like, "No, what?" And he's like, "Go in the library and look." I went to the library and I actually saw what happened. I'm not gonna say again because everybody already knows what happened, but I saw it and I was just like, oh man. It's just like, the day was a complete wash at that point. So I do remember it. It's clear as day, for the most part. But yeah, it's the 10th anniversary today. And like I said, telling all my friends that I sent a text message out to, 10 years ago, did you ever think you were going to be where you are today? And with that, I gotta go. Time to go get sushi for nouns.
Yeah. Dynamite roll, Alaskan roll, and rainbow. Wasabi. Pickled ginger. It's very good. Even without soy sauce, it's really, really good. Although it's probably going to be better with soy. But, can't have it.
Oh well, still good dinner. Well, after having sushi, now we are at Cub getting stuff for week 3 of the diet, which is pretty much fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be kind of like the, and that starts tomorrow. So I'm trying to pick up some good apples. Less bruises the better. So yeah, I already got about 2 pounds worth of apples, a pound, 2 pounds worth of pears. Pears aren't ready to go yet. They have to take a little bit longer. So what do we got here now? Probably 4 pounds of apples. Yep, 3.5. I'll just throw one back and just pay 2 something. So yeah, anyway. Onward we go. That is not cheating at all. It's all natural. It's got no sugar, no... It's sweetened with stevia extract, which is legit, so you can have it. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up by saying peace, good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day. Tomorrow is the 17th and the 11th. So yeah. Anyway, good night and goodbye. To find out